Vela surfs, Vela surfs, Vela surfs, Vela surfs, Vela.
You guys know who Richard Dawkins is?
Yes.
Who is he?
He's an evolutionary biologist.
Oh, yeah.
So he has this theory that memes evolve as well, just like living things do. Dawkins likened the process by which memes survive and change through the evolution of culture to the natural selection of genes in biological evolution. Dawkins defined the meme as a unit of cultural transmission or a unit of imitation or replication, but later definitions would vary, and eventually it'll become a new species.
Yeah, it's like
memes.
Wait.
Memes are not fixed to image macros. They're not fixed to just internet videos. Meme is just like some social phenomenon that exactly what you described. It gets copied, but people put their own spin on it. And over time, sometimes memes will create new memes.
So basically what this is saying is memes is like language, right? I mean, that's the same thing.
No,
right?
this is saying memes evolve like species do.
Wait,
But you could argue language
through
evolves like
natural
species
selection.
do.
are you saying scumbag Steve could become Superman Steve?
Way to pick such an old meme.
I had to think a while about who Scumbag Steve was. It's been a while.
That's back in the day of like Good Guy Greg, right?
I have no idea.
But
And he's like smoking a blunt. Yeah.
Just like that frog thing evolved to be super racist.
No, like so no, that's actually a very good example of how yeah, Pepe the Frog. How like
he's dead now.
This symbol over time, like people put their own spin on it and change what it represents.
So natural selection has 4 steps. First step, there's over-reproduction, where something just creates a lot of itself to ensure that it survives. Step 2 is that within this large new population, there's bound to be variation genetically. But in this case, for memes, is just variation because people put their own spin on it and it's transmitted a little differently. And the third step is that nature will select the more favorable option. So if a racist frog does better than a not racist frog, the racist frog will then thrive. The last step of natural selection is this favorable trait would accumulate over time, and eventually the difference will be so great that it'll become a new species.
So Nazi frog is different species than regular Pepe the Frog.
Wait, I want to see the original frog.
I have no idea what the
was it
original
Kermit
frog-
and then it turned into Pepe the Frog? Or
No,
Was it Kermit?
I think from what I remember reading, Pepe the Frog was just this guy's drawing. He was a animator or whatever. Artist. Yeah, artist. And so his drawings were kind of funny looking, and they were just used as internet memes. And then eventually it kind of got picked up by 4chan, and that evolved into more alt-righty, racisty stuff.
I can't wait for this just because I want to see what that looks like.
Vela surfs, Vela surfs, Vela surfs, Vela surfs, Vela.
Did you know Richard Dawkins also coined the term meme? Came from the Greek word mameme, which means imitated thing. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Please subscribe.